Hey, I'm Carrie. Welcome to Empower Her Pages. I am so glad that you're here. So, let me take you back to a time in my life when my ex spent years trying to destroy my reputation by posting things online about my character, telling his version of a story to anybody that would listen. And I never said a word back, not even once. So, today I'm going to tell you why that silence was the most powerful thing I could have done and why you might want to consider doing the same, especially when somebody is trying to pull you into their drama and create a social media circus. And next thing you know, you're the one that's being talked about and looked at like the crazy person. So after the breakup, he took to his socials and he had a lot to say. Listen, he dragged my name, twisted the truth, and just shared a version of events like it was gospel. And at first, I was pissed off. I wanted to scream my side of the story. I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to clear my name and let people know the real story. This was important to me because we shared the same circle of friends and networked with the same people in our community. And I had people that were close to me, friends, family, sharing pictures of posts and asking, yo, did you see this? Did you see this? I wanted to fight back so bad and expose him for who he truly was. But one day I paused and I realized something. I had a choice to make. I could fight to be understood by people who may not care anything about the truth, or I could choose me. So I logged off, deactivated it. I disappeared from social media for years. I stepped away from the noise, and initially it was tough, I'm not gonna lie. All I could think about was, what am I gonna tell people when they ask why I'm not on social media anymore? Especially like even my extended family, And side note, this was the early days of social media, like the beginning stages, your Facebooks. But I pushed through instead of arguing with the lies and the nonsense. I just focused on myself. I put all that energy into healing, rebuilding, and growing, and just, pouring back into me. And trust me, there was good days and there was bad days. And I have to be real with you. There was more difficult moments than I would like to admit, especially when I ran into people that we both knew or people that I thought I was cool with, but then I found out that they were commenting and adding their 2 cents to the drama, right? It was nice that I was like laying there thinking like, yo, what if people really believe this dude? Am I letting him win by just staying quiet? Sure, I'll reactivate my account and post something just to defend myself, for real. And even the people close to me, like, they were like, why wouldn't you not say something? Like, say something. Why are you letting him control, like, the narrative? And I get it. But then there was a turning point for me. This was so pivotal. I had to ask myself, like, what would I gain from posting, right? How does this help me now and even in the long run? I realized that this wasn't about my weakness. It was about power. And I decided that my peace was more valuable and more important than his opinion of me and others' opinion of me. So I refused to let somebody who disrespected me in the relationship continue to control how I showed up after it ended, and even continue to disrespect me after the fact. And here's the truth. When you know who you are, you don't need to prove it to anyone. Trying to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you, just crazy. And it's a trap. And it also just drains you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Real talk, the people who know you, who truly know you and ride for you, you don't need to defend yourself to them. And the people who want to believe the lies, they won't be swayed by your story or your truth anyway. It's a waste of time. So I stopped. Instead of investing in that, I invested in who I wanted to become, not the version who was spinning stories to others. Sometimes the most confident thing you can do is refuse to engage. Don't engage the nonsense. So how do you know when you're being pulled into drama that does not serve you? Here are 2 powerful questions that you can ask yourself. 1, will engaging with this bring me peace? Think about your peace. And 2, am I trying to convince somebody who already made up their mind to believe something? If the answer is no, then protect your energy. Let go of the need to explain yourself. Focus on your own growth, because your reputation, it's built by your actions, not your responses to other people's lies, right? And looking back, I can honestly say that choosing silence and making the choice not to engage was choosing myself. This taught me that my worth isn't up for debate, and neither is yours. Sometimes the loudest statement you can make, sis, is saying nothing at all. So have you ever had to choose between defending yourself and protecting your peace? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your story, because we all got a story. And if you're into real, honest content about healing and self-worth, hit the subscribe button, because I've got more coming your way. And if you like this video, check out the next video right here. Peace.